What is going on, everybody? It is Powerbang, and I'm bringing you guys a fresh look at the next update coming out for Clash of Clans Spring 2017, and this is not to be mistaken with the rumored huge, mega awesome update that's coming. This is not that. However, this is a much needed balance update to tweak a few troops that have kind of fallen off the radar, aren't being used as much, and maybe have no place in the meta right now. So we're going to take a look at some of that in this episode. Starting off, let's talk about the air defenses. Obviously, air is the meta right now, a very dominant attack strategy, and in order to bring that back in line a little bit, encourage some other strategies, they've decided to bump up the air defense to level 9 at Town Hall 11. That's a new level that's unlocked for you guys to upgrade to, and at the lower levels, air defenses level 4 through 8 have had their upgrade cost and their upgrade time decreased, which means it's going to be easier for the lower level players to kind of have more success against those higher level air attacks in a much sooner fashion. In addition to the air defense changes, we're also seeing those nice limited edition walls, the level 12 ones that came out this past big update. Those you could only get like 50 of them, and the rest of them you had to leave. Now, there's going to be 25 more wall pieces unlocked, so those players like Monk on the screen here can continue to have something to upgrade. So you can see that wall segment on the right. Perhaps now he can get that finished off. So, walls, that's going to give you guys some more options on your base defenses in order to kind of strategize a little bit better on keeping people out of the core and, preventing ground troops from beating through them. So the first troop that we're going to talk about today is the P.E.K.K.A. The P.E.K.K.A., as you'll see in this raid, it's pretty strong. In one of my recent videos, I think my last one, the P.E.K.K.A. was used to get that Town Hall 10 3-star. Well, you guys might have noticed the P.E.K.K.A.'s damage was decreased in favor of a sped up attack speed in a recent update. Well, that's going to be a little bit different now as their damage has been increased, but they still have that same attack speed. The same thing is going to go for the dragons. They still breathe fire super fast, but they pack more of a punch, and levels 4 through 6 of the dragon now hit harder. So you can burn it down much, much more quickly, as you see in this raid. They wipe out the town hall, and that's soon going to be much, much more effective. Now, we got to talk about the Hog Riders, guys. They've kind of fallen off the scene at the top levels. Town Hall 10 and 11, very rarely see them used. Town Hall 11, very scarcely. Now the hit points on Hog Riders level 5 through 7 have been increased, so they're much harder to kill. Now, it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out and what type of effect this has on the game. We've also got the miners, guys. The miners, the hit points on all levels of the miners have been increased. That's interesting to me. You guys remember the miner meta? Oh, what was that? Two and a half updates ago? The miners. It was very spammy, but at the same time, it was kind of fun. I wasn't a huge fan of the attack strategy, but they've been buffed. All levels of the miners have more hit points. Maybe they'll be viable again. Talking about the witches, a regular member of the balance updates, the witches are now getting a boost to their skeleton spawning. So now you see them spawning skeletons, not super often. I believe the rate of spawn is going to be much, much quicker, and now it's going to be harder to kind of take them down. So, witches get a buff again, miners get a buff, hogs get a buff, P.E.K.K.A.s and dragons both get a buff. There is a new level of air defense at Town Hall 11, and the cost and time has been decreased to get to those higher level of air defenses in the earlier levels. So that's kind of the update in a nutshell. One thing that's interesting to note, if you guys check out the attack on screen right now, this is a 10 versus 10 attack. The bowlers and witches have been used with great effect over the past couple of months in high-level wars. The bowlers and witches, man, it's already super strong. I'm concerned that it may get even stronger with witches spawning more and more skeletons to cover the bowlers while they just decimate the base. So it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out for sure. I think the P.E.K.K.A. and the dragon changes are great. I feel like that's going to introduce more variety and strategy into the game. The miners could be interesting. I don't want it to go back back to the straight, like, drop 48 miners and cross your fingers the base goes down. I don't necessarily want to see that, but it would be cool to see a miner in a raid at some point in the future. The Hog Rider change, I think that was a good change. It's going to increase variety at that top level and allow you to have to defend against more than just a Laloon or a Bowler and Witch attack. So, that's going to do it, though, for this episode, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed the sneak peek at the update that's coming. It's going to be very soon. Stay tuned for an even bigger update coming in the future. This has been Powerbang, though. Let me know what you guys think in the comment, and feel free to thumbs up the video. I love you guys. I will see you soon. Take care, and we'll see you tomorrow.